Pretty sure this beer is the little baby brother to Bone Shaker. This is Cruiser Pale Ale. Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Maple Brewski, for another Rooski Brewski review, and today the beer I have for you is Cruiser All Day Pale Ale by Amsterdam Brewing Company, or Amsterdam Brewery, out here in Toronto, Ontario. So, very nice looking can, very sort of like a light OD green-ish style color. Some accents with a skull skeleton riding a motorcycle, or actually it looks like a bicycle because there's pedals. And it's the Cruiser. Yeah, it's a bicycle, not a motorcycle. It's a bicycle. So let's crack it open, see what we got. But before I do that, sorry, didn't mention 4.9% alcohol by volume and an unlisted, listed IBUs, 40 IBUs on this beer. So let's crack her open, see what we got. Today we're going to be pouring into my Flying Monkeys pint glass. And pour away. Here we go. Not too much, just something light so we can enjoy some after the review. Looking at the beer, it's a very straw, light, yellow sort of color. A little bit of head on there. Slightly hazy, just ever slow, slightly hazy. Nothing too crazy at all. Let's give her a smell. It smells piney. Smells grapefruity. A slight citrus, like a bit of orange, maybe some lemon, maybe a tad bit of pineapple fruitiness in there. Nothing super crazy, but it does smell pretty crisp. Let's have a sip, why don't we? Sort of like a big cantaloupe, sort of melony flavor coming in off the front, with a little bit of pineapple and some other citrus accents around it. Also, you have that pine and grapefruit, but those are much lighter flavors compared to that big melony body coming off of it. Tastes quite nice, to be honest. Let's continue drinking. Cheers, everybody. Comes in, starting off, slight pine, slight grapefruit, turns into very nice melon, maybe like cantaloupe or honeydew, more cantaloupe, cantaloupe sort of sweetness, very light sweetness, and then rounds it again with hops, pine, and grapefruit. Actually a very nice balance of flavors. Everything flows quite nicely. You get them each very distinct, which is very nice. It's like a nice cruise on a bicycle. So I think it may live up to its name in the flow of the flavors. Flow of the flavors, I like that. That is really good. It's a really nice pale ale. Wow. Really good flavor. Definitely something different from amongst the crowd that I've seen. Very, very unique flavors. Looking over on the can now for a description. Yes, there is one down on the back here. And they say, Cruiser All Day Pale Ale. Sturdy and solid, yet easy to maneuver on a slow, chilled journey through your day. This refreshing pale ale has a vibrant tropical aroma, big hop flavor, and a smooth, balanced finish. 40 IBUs, 4.9% alcohol by volume. Enjoy fresh and keep on cruising. Amsterdam Brewery, and then they also list their website, amsterdambeer.com. Down at the bottom, just saying they're from Toronto. No preservatives, freshness, please keep refrigerated. Looks like no ingredients list, which is a bit of a bummer. Let's check for a brewed on date. And it says M1417. From my recollection, M is the 13th letter, if I'm not mistaken. There are no 13 months. So I'm not sure about the brewed on date. Kind of a bummer, but there is some sort of, cryptid time code here on the can. But other than that, all the other information is pretty good. Description, IBUs, No ingredients, sadly, but the can does look quite nice, as I've stated before. All I know is that is one tasty, tasty beer. Moving over to the website now, amsterdambeer.com. They do have a little bit of an extra description here. And they say, for the Cruiser, a smooth golden pale ale that has refined drinkability and rich tropical flavors. We use a bounty of Canadian pale malts and slowly add Citra and Sriracha Ace hops, giving the beer a crisp, refreshing taste with a big citrus punch. 4.9%, 40 IBUs. And for the more info side, they say beer style, all day pale ale. Sizes available are a 6 by 355 ml bottles or a 473 ml cans like I have here. The malts are pale, 2-row, and Vienna malt, and the hops are Citra and Sriracha ale. On draft at the Brew House and Barrel House, other local bars, and available at our retail stores, also the beer store and LCBO respectively. Good information on the website for sure. Very nice to see that they do list the malts and hops as well that are actually in the beer. It's a very nice addition to any sort of beer information, whether it be on the can or the website. That melony flavor that I'm getting is absolutely phenomenal. Moving over now to Untapped, the Cruiser Pale Ale has been given a 3.6 bottle caps out of 5, and that's just out of almost 10,000 ratings, so a lot of ratings going on there. Here, Untapped is listing it at 39 IBUs. I know that's one thing with Untapped, there is a very big difference. Not big difference, but there is usually sometimes a difference on some of the information, whether it be the ABV or the IBUs, which is a bit of a bummer. I'm not sure how they really figure that out, but from what I know, this can is 40 IBUs. I know that one IBU difference is huge, but it's just something that I need to note for sure. Oh, we are down to our last sip. I almost just drank that. That's not a good thing. Let's finish this up together, why don't we? Cheers, everybody. Damn, that was good. Cruiser All Day Pale Ale. Really good hop, grapefruit, pininess both in the front and the finish, melded together with a beautiful, very melony and slight citrusy, middle sort of flavor profile. Definitely something different from what I'm used to in pale ales. Usually they're piney and grapefruit, slight tropical fruits, and it's sort of the same-ish. But this is definitely something different, something definitely very, very flavorful. Really catches your taste buds off guard in a sense because it is so unique. Or at least from what I've had over these over 130 reviews, plus how many other beers I've had that I haven't reviewed yet. Very, very nice to see a little bit of difference. So with that said, I gotta give Cruiser a solid 8.5 out of 10 for the beer rating. Over on the presentation side of things, I gotta give Cruiser a solid 8 out of 10. Just because they don't list ingredients and the brewed on date is a little awkward. Can't really read it, doesn't really make sense. But also the website is fairly well done. With that said, before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, beers you want me to review in the future, leave all that information down in the comment box below. And if you want to like the video and subscribe to me, Brewski, that is greatly appreciated. Before I leave you guys, I do also have a question of the day. And my question of the day to you is, do any of my viewers have their own YouTube channel? And if you do, what is it? Something I'd like to know because I'd like to follow some of you guys too. And that's going to do it for me, Brewski, and like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers.